Hey, this is Graham down at Contender Bicycles in Salt Lake City. Today we were going to talk real quick, just briefly about checking your battery level on Di2. It's a common problem we see with people complaining that their batteries aren't charging. And that's just from a lack of knowing how to check properly for your battery charge. So the way you check is by pressing and holding any of the buttons that shift the derailleur for about half a second. You shift those and a light on the junction box here will come on right next to the battery icon that's there. Solid green means 75 to 100% charge. Blinking green means 50 to 75% charge. Solid red means 25 to 50% charge. Blinking red means pretty much dead to 25% charge. When you get to really low, battery's just about to die, the front derailleur will stop working, save a little bit of that remaining power for the rear derailleur. So real quick, we'll talk about the different kinds of junction boxes, and I'll show you how they light up when you are checking the battery charge. So your bike's going to have one of three junctions on it. Which one it has isn't particularly important. The main thing I want to show you in this is that all three of them have a button. These two you can see sitting on the top here. On this XTR digital display, it's down kind of on the bottom of it. That button is used to help put the bike into the adjustment mode. So that's a button you're not going to want to press because it will always give you a red light. So if you've got one of the 3-port or 5-port junctions, when you press any of the buttons that would shift the derailleur and hold it for half a second, you'll see that that button on the, or that light on the left comes on. That shows you your battery indication. The light on the right there would be if it was in the shift mode. So if you have one of the older junctions, when you press one of the shift buttons, what you'll see is that that top light comes on. And that is your battery indication. The bottom light there again is if you are in the adjust mode. If you have one of the new mountain bike displays, anytime you shift, it'll pop up with battery charge level and what gears you're in. They release this with the XTR Di2 group, but it also works with any of the road components. So that's how you check the battery charge on your bikes. Like I mentioned earlier, there is that button there on the junction box. If you're comfortable using it, it's how you adjust the derailleurs on your bike. If you're not comfortable doing that, that's just a button that you just never need to touch. So hopefully you found that information useful. If you have any questions for us, contact us at the shop. Otherwise, like us on Facebook and Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and keep checking back on YouTube for new content.